Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to send Slack notification when Asana task is completed. Here my objective is that as soon as a task will be completed in Asana in a specific project, automatically a notification should be sent to my team members for that same task in Slack channel. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Asana and Slack, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles: trigger and action. So here we are going to take Asana in our trigger and Slack in our action, and we will connect both of them in order to automate this entire process. And to learn the entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that whenever a task will be completed in Asana, automatically a notification will be sent to our team members for that same task. Okay, so here we are going to create the automation very easily with the help of Pabbly Connect. We will simply set up a connection between Asana and Slack, and that too without any coding or programming skills. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and that will be done in just 2 minutes. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Okay, so now as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, you can find all your workflows which you have created, and you can also create folders here like this in order to save your workflows accordingly. Okay, now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that, and here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Send Slack notification when Asana task is completed. So here our objective is that whenever the task will be completed in Asana, a notification will be sent to our team members on Slack. I have given the name according to my objective, and now we will select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So from the drop down, I'm going to select this Asana and Slack automation folder. Now let's click on create. As we have done that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. Now, as I've told you that Pabbly Connect runs on two principles: trigger and actions. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now, let's suppose we are going to take Asana in our trigger and Slack in our action, and we want that as soon as a task will be completed in Asana, automatically a notification should be sent to our team members on Slack. Here, our action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the task is completed, then only the message is sent on Slack, otherwise not. Okay, so after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is Asana. So let us select that. And now we have to select our trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start or trigger. So here we want that as soon as a task will be updated in Asana in a particular project, then the response of that task should be captured here automatically, and with that response the workflow should get triggered. So updated task in a project will be our trigger event over here. Now let's click on connect. From the given options, I'm going to select this add new connection to build a new connection with Asana account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now, after clicking on this add new connection, we need to click on this connect with Asana. And we can find that our authorization has become successful. So we will move further. After building the connection, it is asking us to select the project. Here we can find that I have two options: demo user project and social media project. So I am going to take you towards my Asana account, and here I have selected my project, social media project. I want that as soon as a task will be completed in this particular project, then the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to select the social media project. In the same manner, you need to select your project, and now we are going to click on this save and send test request button. As we have done that, it is showing waiting for response. That means now we have to do a test submission so that the response could be captured over here. And how we are going to do that? By completing a task in our social media project in Asana. Okay. So I'm going to take you once again towards Asana. This is social media project, and these are my tasks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open one of the tasks. Let's say this: prepare a credential list of social media applications. I'm going to open it, and now I'm going to click on this mark complete. Okay, so I have completed the task. Now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that we have received the response of the completed task. Okay, so here we have received all the details related to the task. This is the time at which the task is completed, and here are all the other details, the priority of the task. Here is the task description. Here is the assignee name, and further when we will scroll down we can find all the other details as well. The project name, the section name, and here is the name of the task, prepare a credential list of social media applications. And when we will scroll down we will also find the status, that means the change of the task, that means it is completed. Okay, so this is the field in which the change is made in Asana. So we have completed the task. Okay, here we have received all the details related to it. Now this means that our connection between Asana and Pabbly Connect is successful. So now when there will be a certain change in a particular task in a project in Asana, then the response will be automatically captured over here. And then our objective is to send Slack notification for the completed task. But here before that we have to set one condition, because we know that we are going to receive the response from Asana whenever there will be a change in our task in a particular project. But here we want to send notification on Slack only for the completed task. So for that what we are supposed to do, here we have to apply filter. Let's select our action application as filter over here. Filter is an amazing feature by Pabbly which allows us to set conditions for our workflow. So here we are going to set conditions. Let's select our action event as filter values, and we will click on connect. After building the connection, here we need to set the condition. Okay, so what we are going to do for setting up the condition, we are going to select our label first of all, and label will be selected from the received response. That means we are going to map the label over here. So this is our previous response, we will select that, and here I want to map the field in which the change is made. So I am going to select field over here. This is the change field. So we will select that. Now when we have mapped this data, it has become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response will be captured from Asana, automatically this field is going to be replaced. So whenever there will be a certain update, the field is going to be replaced. But in case if the update will be equal to completed, then only the workflow is going to continue, otherwise not. That means here our objective is that whenever the task in a certain project in Asana will be completed, then only the workflow should continue, otherwise not. So here our change field completed will be equal to, here I am going to write completed manually. So this is event change field will be equal to completed, then the workflow is going to continue. This is our condition. Let's click on save and send test request button to check whether the condition is true or false. And yes, we can find that the condition is true and the status is success, because we have recently received the response of the task completed. But in case if the change in the task will not be equal to completed, then this workflow is not going to continue. Okay, so this is our filter condition. Now we will click on this add action step button, and you will select our action application as Slack. Okay, so let us select Slack over here. Now we will select the action event that will be send channel message. We will click on connect, and now from the given options I am going to select this add new connection to build a new connection with Slack account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now we need to click on this connect with Slack. And here it is asking us to select the token type. Okay, so here to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect, we have to select token type. We have to select either of these two options, user or bot. And to understand these two options, we have to click on this hyperlink. Let's do that. And it has taken us towards the forum page of Pabbly Connect. When we will scroll down, it is given about Slack that you will be needing to enter the token type either user or bot. Okay, so it is given that if you want to perform following functions, then you have to use user. The functions are add star, remove star, invite a user to a channel, send private channel message with or without image, add reminder, set channel topic, etc. But in case if you want to perform following functions such as send channel message with image, send channel message without image, send direct message, get user by ID, and etc., then you have to enter bot as your token type. So I'm just going to cross this and I will enter bot as my token type, as I want to send message on my Slack channel. Okay, so we have entered the token type. Now let's click on save. And now Pabbly Connect is asking us to access our Slack workspace. So I'm going to click on allow, as it is 100% safe. And our authorization has become successful. So we will move further. After building the connection, it is asking us to select the channel. So here I'm going to take you towards my Slack account. And this is my channel named as Creative Team, which I have recently created. Okay, I want that whenever the task will be completed in Asana, the message should be received over here to my team members on this particular channel. So I will select the same channel over here, Creative Team. The next is the message. What message you want to send on the completion of task. So here I'm going to enter my message. Hello team, the task. Now here I'm going to enter the task name. So I will simply map the data from my previous response. Here I'm going to search for the task name. So the name of the task is prepare a credential list of social media application with the due date as, and in the same manner I'm going to map the due date as well. Okay, so this is my message. Hello team, the task with the due date as this is marked as completed today. Thanks. Okay, so this is the simple message which I want to send to my team members on Slack. You can definitely customize your message according to your requirements. Okay, now here, because I have mapped the name of the task as well as the due date, it is going to change with each and every response. So the same message will be sent each day whenever the task will be completed to my team members on Slack, but with the different task name and the different due date. Okay, after entering the message here, we will move further. It is asking us to select the bot name. So basically here we are setting up a bot for Slack to send automated messages whenever the task will be completed in Asana. Okay, so we need to provide a name to our bot through which the message is going to be sent. So here, as a head of my creative team, I am going to enter the name of my bot as creative head. Now after this, if you want, you can also assign a particular icon to your bot, but here I'm going to ignore this field for now, and we will simply click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, we can find that here we have received the response. In the response, we have also received the channel ID. So let's go and check whether the message is received on our channel or not. And yes, here we can find that the message is received over here. Hello team, the task prepare a credential list of social media applications with a due date as this is marked as completed today. Thanks. Okay. This means that the workflow is perfectly successful. So we have successfully built a connection between Asana and Slack. Now, whenever a task will be updated in Slack, if that same task will be completed, then the message will be sent on Slack channel. Okay. Now, we are going to test this workflow once again. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to take you back towards my Asana account and I'm going to mark another task as complete. Okay, create a social media calendar for March. I'm going to open the task and I'm going to click on this mark complete button. And here we can find that the task is recently completed. So we will go and check whether the message for this particular task is sent on Slack or not. And yes, here we can find that once again the message is received over here. Hello team, the task create a social media calendar for March with a due date as 27/2/2024 is marked as completed today. This means that the workflow is running perfectly fine. So we will summarize what we have done here in the workflow. We have taken simple steps, trigger and actions. In trigger, we have taken Asana, and in action, we have taken filter by Pabbly and Slack. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a task will be completed in Asana project, automatically a notification will be sent to our team members on Slack channel for the same task. And we have applied filter over here in between so that when the update will be equal to completed, then only the message will be sent, otherwise not. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.